Untitled Tuesday's tornado outbreak. Here are some of the statistics coming in from the National Weather Service after we look live from our NBC 25 Skycam over Frankenmuth. No severe weather out there this morning, but there were 6 tornadoes rated anywhere from an EF0 to EF2. We are seeing the strongest one. Of course, we were talking about this yesterday from looking at the damage, that it looked like the strongest one was the one that was over towards the Atlas Township area, and it was rated a high-end EF2. If it would have hit 136-mile-per-hour winds, it would have been rated an EF3. That one very strong. The weaker ones, nonetheless, creating some damage here in Shiawassee County near Perry, also Morris. We're looking at, here's the Beecher tornado. It was rated an EF1 with 105-mile-per-hour winds. And then this one coming out of Shiawassee was the one that eventually made it through Fenton and Mundy townships. And it was 500 yards wide. That is 5 football fields put together. That's how wide this tornado was as it was moving near Fenton Lake, or Lake Fenton. So thankfully, no more severe weather. That's all out of here, but something to keep in mind. And I actually did a tour yesterday. I did a little bit of a damage tour across the region, stopped at a couple of spots, and here are some of the pictures that I snapped. This is from Atlas Township. This was where the EF2 was. It was 300 yards wide when it moved into the Goodrich area, and again, it had 130-mile-per-hour maximum sustained winds. Here we are at the Jennings Road area. I went over to the Fenton Township region, saw this house completely destroyed, and parts of the walls were completely ripped out, and what that meant was that the interior was exposed, and I saw their television set sitting on their TV stand. Wasn't impacted, no cracks, no nothing, but everything around it was completely gone. Tornadoes are so crazy. Here we are this morning looking at your temperatures. We're into the mid to upper 60s for most locations, so we're very warm already. That means we're going to be very warm this afternoon. We have showers and storms to the west that are dying out, a few popping up across southern Ontario, but right here across the lower peninsula, just looking at a mix of clouds and sunshine for your day today. Strong cold front created over 500 reports of severe weather across the Central Plains yesterday. Likely it'll do the same today, but that's the system that I'm going to be watching as we go from Friday into Saturday. That will bring back a substantial amount of rain, but also increase our severe weather threat Friday into Friday afternoon. Something to keep in mind as we head to tomorrow. So here's the setup. Warm front to the north, strong south and southwest winds will keep us very mild, but it'll also bring an isolated thunderstorm chance to us today. I think Futurecast overdoing it quite a bit for the lower peninsula, but we will have that risk, so don't be too surprised if you start hearing a rumble of thunder. And because it'll be so hot here at the surface, there's plenty of energy for these thunderstorms to feed off. So while I'm not expecting any kind of a widespread organized severe weather event, we could have a few isolated reports with some of the storms that develop later today. And then the front tomorrow scoots a little more to the east. We'll still have temperatures in the 80s, and that means we could have that potential to see a few strong thunderstorms Friday afternoon into Friday night. So here's a look at your 7-day forecast today. 88 degrees, then down to 86 tomorrow, 79 Saturday. Saturday plans, yeah, it's looking a little soggy out there, so you may want to have that backup plan just in case. And then as we look ahead towards the end of the weekend and into next week, Liz, we actually see quite a bit of a cool down where temperatures for the first couple of days of June are actually going to be below average by nearly 10 degrees.